Hey comrades, and welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Build Cities Skylines, the great nation of Vladistan. So as you guys can see right before me, you might be thinking to yourself, what the hell is this, Vadact? I haven't seen you build this. Guess what? I built it off screen because it genuinely took me like an hour to build just this thing, because I was thinking to myself, how the hell am I gonna make it so in today's episode there's gonna be no traffic problems in this new district? So I came up with this design. Is it going to work? I don't know. I genuinely don't know, but it looks actually believable and it looks kind of cool. So that's what we have going on over here. And also, if you guys remember from the last episode, we have built this great science center, which you guys were very happy to see, which made me extremely happy in the pants. So in today's episode, as you guys have guessed it, if you have read the title, we are finally going to build an airport. Holy shit. You guys have suggested this so many times, so I'm finally going to do it. I mean, I kind of did it backwards because we did the space program first, and now we're building an airport. But hey, in Vladistan, we do things differently, okay? Because we want our nation to be extremely unique, so that's why we do this really weird way. So, first things first, let's just have a look how much this is going to cost us. Airport. It costs 150. That is not too terrible. So what I want to do is have it potentially like over here, but we have to make sure that there's going to be no traffic problems with this thing, because let's be honest, this thing is actually gonna cause like so much traffic problems you guys probably have no idea. Or if you have played Cities Skylines, you probably already know what's gonna go down. And I think in potentially the next episode we might invest in like a bigger airport if this airport is going to work out pretty well. So since I have been experimenting with, as you guys can see, different road layouts, road designs and whatnot, we're gonna continue that theme in today's episode to see how we can potentially make this, you know, an actual good intersection, because we have to have a road that's gonna go all the way down here, and then the airport is gonna be facing this way or something like that. I'm not quite sure yet. So how about we first of all make this straight road, which is gonna cut all across here. Maybe what we could potentially do here, right, is have another roundabout, but then have off ramps that are gonna skip this roundabout if you want to. So it's going to be a faster way to get from point A to point B. And also I realized that this thing kind of goes to nowhere, so we might curve it around and connect it with this highway over here. We'll see. I'm not sure how this is going to work just yet, but we just have to wait and see, and hopefully it's going to look kind of good. This is kind of inspired by the Edinburgh airport. I don't know why. I'm thinking about Edinburgh whenever I'm building this. I got inspired by a Western nation. Can you guys believe that? The great leader of Vladistan is inspired by a Western nation. I spit on that notion, but hey, we gotta get our inspiration from somewhere. So how about we have a look how this airport is actually going to fit here. So it's going to be kind of difficult to incorporate this thing, I have a feeling. This is not going to have a lot of space if we place it on that side over here. So we might actually have to place it potentially on this plain road right over here, because I don't want to place it up on this hill in the mountains in the forest, because I don't think that would make much sense. So how about we just extend this road even further? We're gonna kind of curve it a little bit, and hopefully it's going to look pretty goddamn nice. What we can do here is we can potentially add some more housing districts, because that's what I wanted. I want the great people of Vladistan to wake up to the sound of planes every single morning of their day, okay? And I think they're going to appreciate that greatly. So how about we just have this road come out over here just like that. Fantastic. And then we can start designing this brand new spanking airport. I think it's going to be so goddamn good if we place it here somewhere. Or should we actually still go with the notion of placing it there? I think we're gonna still place it here. That road is a waste of time. Actually, it's not a waste of time, because we're gonna have some residential places over here, tiny little villages and whatnot. The way we have to do this, obviously, we have to make sure that this place isn't going to have a shitload of traffic, because we have placed such a commercial hub over here. So many tourists are gonna be flooding the city of Vladistan. We have to be ready for them. And the only way we're gonna be ready for them is if we prepare our defenses accordingly. So I think we might have to do another one of these layouts over here, but instead of having the two highways go underground, we just have this right there. And I think that's going to look kind of good. So let me get rid of that for the time being, so I can kind of show you guys how I built that roundabout. So you guys know that I'm not cheating. I haven't, like, you know, this isn't like Western propaganda. Vladistan actually built their stuff all by themselves, okay? I am the supreme leader and I am qualified as an architect, if you guys can believe that. I know, it's crazy to believe that a supreme leader can rule a great nation and also be very educated, but maybe not in the way of, like, you know, reading English, but in the way of actually being, like, amazing, okay? All around. So, how the hell do we do this now? I think we're gonna start over here. So, obviously, we're gonna bring this out to the top. Can you not, like... Why do you want to connect? Like, seriously. Oh, wait, it's not wanting to connect up there. That's good. That's actually really good. So, look at that. So, if I turn on snapping right now, hopefully this is going to look so good. Oh, why are you doing this? Let's just extend it from, let's say, over here. That seems like pretty reasonable. And look at that. It's gonna come all the way out here. Oh my god, this is so spectacular. Already, this is going to be, like, so amazing. And I'm pretty sure the roundabout is going the wrong way. So we might have to address that, so we're not gonna have, like, huge traffic problems. Yeah, look at that. They would have to cross over, so we have to quickly make it go the other directions. Just like that. That looks perfect. Does that look perfect? What the fuck? Now it looks perfect. So like I said, we need to have, like, this tunnel that is gonna go underneath. So you're gonna dig under the roundabout. You're gonna go all the way out here. And then eventually you're gonna connect up top. Just like that. Looks spectacular? Of course it does. Because it's goddamn Vladistan, okay? Everything in Vladistan obviously looks spectacular. So just like that. That looks pretty good. So now I'm thinking, do we really need to make, like, these on and off ramps over here? Or should we just, like, connect this to this roundabout? The problem is, I feel like if we connect it to the roundabout, what's gonna happen is these guys obviously coming in will have to stop. And that's gonna cause traffic issues. So yeah, I think we might have to design, obviously, all of these on and off ramps. Right, so first of all, obviously, we're gonna do it over here. So we will have to bring this down, but too deep this time, because otherwise, you know, it's gonna interfere with the other things that we have built over there. There you go. See? It's not too steep at all, is it now? Fantastic. And look at that. It's gonna go under here, and then can we have it go over the train tracks? No? God damn it. You know what? We might have to figure this out later on, but now we don't have to. Okay. That looks kind of alright. Only problem here that I can see straight away is we need to expand this even further and have this go so we have more space for these on and off ramps. Okay, does that look okay? Look at that. Bring it right up close to this roundabout, just like that, so we've got plenty of space to work with. I think we're gonna do the same with, like, all of these. So like I said, plenty of space to work with on and off ramps, just like that. And let's do the same thing over here as well. Let's bring it even further, just like that. And I think that looks pretty good. And look at that, the roundabout is actually looking pretty alright so far. Let me quickly go ahead and design these on and off ramps so you guys can see that I have actually indeed done it myself in the past, okay? I didn't use some Western spies to build this for me. The people of Vladistan, like I said, are extremely educated, so that's why we're able to accomplish such a feat. And look at that. The roundabout is looking awesome. I actually love this. Okay, I love this. Look, this is going to be like the nation of goddamn roundabouts because we have so many of them going on right here. Probably we're still gonna somehow manage to create traffic over here, but it's fine. It's fine for the time being. And even though we have like this road kind of going to nowhere, look at this. Look at this. This is like another marvel of Vladistan engineering, okay? If you want to exit this city, we're gonna give you the option by connecting it with the highway later on. But for the time being, let's focus on actually placing down this airport. So, I think what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna have like this straight road, which is gonna come out. So let me turn on snapping, just like that, and it's gonna come out over here. Just like that. And then it's gonna connect over here. It's gonna span all the way out here, just like that. And once again, we're gonna have like on and off ramps over here. So these guys are going to be kind of happy. So can we fit this monstrosity in here? What the hell is that? Oh, that's a train station. I was thinking like, how the hell did we manage to get something like that over here? I mean, the runway is gonna cut it close with the highway, but that's fine. Oh my God, yes, finally. Finally, we have the great airfield of Vladistan. I am so happy about this. You guys have no idea. Just like that. And once again, we can just like connect it So the road is gonna like connect potentially with this off-ramp over there. Oh my god. There's just like so many possibilities that we have right now creating this new district. I'm very excited for this, as you guys can probably hear from my voice right now, because I sound mildly less sarcastic. You know, usually my sarcasm level is at 100%. Today, it's at 98 after I built this great airport of Vladistan. Holy shit. These guys are going to be so happy that they can finally come into this great nation to explore it, okay? And see what we really stand for. And let me tell you something. If they misbehave or do anything stupid, the gulag is waiting, okay? We've got plenty of cold beds in the gulag that they can just like take a quick nap on and probably never wake up. Oh man, look at that. Fantastic. So we've got the airport and now we just have to power it somehow. So I'm thinking, what am I actually thinking? I don't know. I really don't know what I'm thinking. Right, so we somehow have to manage to run goddamn power lines out here. There's something about power lines that I just absolutely cannot stand. They look hideous. No matter what you do with these goddamn power lines, they always look disgusting. Okay, every single one of them just looks stupid, and I wish they added like underground power lines. I know you can get it as a mod, but I've tried the mod in the past and it wasn't the best. Look at this. Look at this. Our airport is actually now functional, and we can like fill up this place with buildings and whatnot, and holy shit. These guys are going to be so happy that the great leader of Vladistan has blessed these people over here with an airport close by just like that. They're going to be happy beyond belief. Okay, jumping into the sky all the time. Can we have like any airport? Can we have any planes coming in? Any planes? Hello? Why don't we have any planes coming in at the moment? Guys, I really want you to come in and do your thing. That would be kind of fantastic if you could. Thanks very much. Brought to you by yours truly, the Supreme Leader. Alright, how about we have now this road that is gonna like run over here, right? And then eventually it's going to connect with this road right there, just like that. Is that going to look good? Yeah, look at that. We've got an under exit over here, which hopefully is going to get rid of some of the traffic that's wanting to leave once they pick up their relatives or any Western spies to take to the gulag. Just like that. Does that look okay so far? Yes, it does. Okay, so now I think we have to zone this area a little bit and plonk down some residential buildings, which should, in theory, look pretty goddamn good over here. You know, it's a brand new district that we're building over here, so I think people are going to be kind of happy about that we have like more houses to live in for all the people of Vladistan and whatnot. And there you go. Let's have it so this road is just gonna run over here just like that, and we can just like focus on this new district right next to the train tracks. I mean, in theory, we could also now place a goddamn train station over here somehow, and I think that's gonna look pretty good as well. Okay, so we can have like another off-ramp over here, as you guys can see, so these guys can like merge with the highway, and that was terrible. That was a misclick. Usually I don't misclick in these videos, but today was one of those days, okay? Because let me tell you something. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Oh god. These are one-way roads. That's a bit awkward. What is going on? Why is nobody coming to this great new district? Are you guys kidding me? Like, you guys are so ungrateful. Okay, I create this amazing district for you guys, and none of you want to live here. Yes! We've got our first passenger plane. Hello! Welcome to Vladistan. How are you doing today? As you can see, we've got very professional skyscrapers looking everywhere. Okay, look at that. Look around. Everywhere you see are like amazing looking skyscrapers, and look at this. This works like a charm. No traffic problems whatsoever. Oh my god. This actually does work like a charm. What the hell? I'm a little bit confused and a little bit scared because I didn't expect this thing to work so amazingly. But somehow it does. Huh. What do I make of this? I don't quite know. I don't know what to make of this. I thought this was going to be like an actual massive disaster of a city, but for some strange reason, it's working very nicely. And look at that. We can even have like a hospital here somewhere, or some sort of like a yoga center. So all of these guys, when they come in, they're like, holy shit. The Vadact has like one of the best healthcare systems in the whole world, okay? Nobody complains about the healthcare in Vladistan, which is just fantastic. And in theory, we could be able to connect, like, this part of the city with this part of the city. It's going to be interesting once we do that. So I think what we can do over here now is create, like, some sort of, let's say, industry or whatnot. Some sort of a commercial space. We will see. Okay, so just like that. How does this look? I mean, it is kind of a very nasty terrain over here. So these guys, actually, when they're coming in, it should be alright. It should be kind of alright. I hope anyway. We will see. We'll see. I'm trying something new with this layout. It's going to look very interesting because we're building at a completely different angle. But eventually, obviously, this place is going to be like completely filled out with buildings. So it might look good in the future. So let me expand that even further. And then we can have like potentially this road, which is just going to like curve over here. And it's going to be like one of these main roads that's going to go all the way out there. Look at that. And then we can have like another connection right here. Oh my god, look at this right angle. Look at this! This is so goddamn futuristic looking. People coming into Vladistan are gonna be shocked, okay? Because they've never seen futuristic buildings like that. And futuristic road layouts. I mean, we already have a space program. Just in case you guys have missed like the last episode. And that says a lot, okay? To all of these Western spies trying to come into our city. They're like, oh shit, Vladistan has a space program? All we have in our village is a goddamn community center, okay? And these guys have a space program. Where the hell has my nation gone wrong? And that's when they decide to try and apply to get into Vladistan. But unfortunately, we do not accept people that only see us for our space program, okay? My eyes are up here. That's right. There's more to the people of Vladistan than just the space program that the Western spies see when they try and sneak into our great city. That's right. So that's why we're very offended whenever people are like, oh, you've got a space program? We're like, yeah. Don't talk about it, okay? Nobody in Vladistan cares that much, so you shouldn't either. Because you're not a true Vladistani if you only care about a goddamn space program. I mean, we are pretty proud of it as a nation, but you have to be a true Vladistani to appreciate that space program, like I said. Okay. So how is this looking so far? I mean, we might have to, like, zone this entire thing. And once we have buildings over here, I think that's when it's really going to start taking shape. We need like a school. We need so much stuff that has to be placed down in this new district. I think it's going to take us quite some time. What's next? What can we place down? We've got like some of these like awesome looking buildings over here, but I don't think I've got enough money to start plonking these down left, right, and center, okay? So we might not have to invest in those for the time being, but could we potentially invest in like one of these statues? Because these statue buildings do look kind of nice. They do look kind of spectacular. Only problem is, like, all of these are way too big. Way too big to fit in here. God damn it, guys. What's wrong with you, huh? We do have this historic tower, though, that we can place down. And hopefully that's going to turn up, like, the land value in this region. We still have to fill up this area with potentially maybe, like, a park or something. Do we have space for a park? Of course. Of course we've got space for a park. If only we could provide them with like a nice shopping mall or something along those lines. Maybe like a baseball court? Just like that? Is that going to be okay? Are you guys gonna like complain about it? No, you're not. Perfect. Right. So now, I think we're gonna have to place like a bunch of offices over here along this main road in this brand new district. Just like that. We're gonna place some more residential houses over here, and we'll have to connect them with a power line because I don't think we've got any power going over here. Just like that. So now let's just start placing down commercial along this main area once again, because these guys are gonna buy so much stuff when they come into Vladistan. But the thing is, we might not be able to let them into the main city of Vladistan, so they'll have to buy all of their souvenirs over here, you know, because we're just kind of afraid. As a nation, we're afraid that the Western spies actually smell quite bad. Okay, hygiene is not known to be like as popular as it is in Vladistan in the Western nations. So that's where we're a little bit concerned. We're a little bit concerned about that, but it should be fine. Look at that. Is this like garbage place gonna actually go and collect garbage? I bloody hope so, because it's like a high-tech facility, so I hope it's going to collect all the garbage. Okay. Let's start placing down some of these schools over here, because I think they will need a high school. So I'm gonna place it, let's say... We can't place it on the roundabout, but let's place it Just like that. I think that's gonna look quite nicely. Oh, we can have like satellite dishes. And we can potentially place down some props. Okay, healthcare. How's it doing? Is it looking alright? It's kind of looking alright. But let's place some more healthcare over here, if that's going to be possible. God damn it. What the hell? Why am I struggling with all this space over here? It's kind of unacceptable. And I think we need to place a park or two. Or potentially, what the hell is this? This is an expo center? And once again, we can't fit it in? Who the hell designed this city, huh? Who the hell designed this city in such a way that we can't fit any of these, like, expo centers or anything? I am so disgusted. I am so disgusted right now, but it's fine. It's fine. Eventually, I managed to squeeze it in, okay? But whoever scientist, whoever big boy, thick boy, was responsible for laying out all of these roads, I'm disappointed in you, okay? But this new district, it essentially is going to be like a massive work district, okay? So we might eventually have to run some train stations or some train tracks over to here so the people of Vladistan can come in and work. Oh my god, okay, this is looking very interesting so far. Obviously, it doesn't look the best at the moment, seeing how we've just like placed down a bunch of roads and a bunch of buildings. They do have to obviously upgrade over time. But as of now, I think it's a humble beginning. It's a humble start. It's a good start for what we've created over here. But anyway, guys, that is gonna do it for yet another episode of Cities Skylines, where we have constructed the great airport of Vladistan. And if you guys enjoyed this, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, goodbye. Bye bye bye.
Vladistan.